Welcome. Welcome back. Wow, I just got news hot off the press that there is a new world record holder. Do you know the new time?
474 by Matt Volk.
Okay, 474. You probably can't hear this, so we're going to do a little roll call. I've got Speed Cubers of Ottawa. I've got Kent Pham. There we go. Mohnish Sheth. Great. Francis?
Yep.
Perfect. Sam? Yep. Dion? And Cohen. I'm just going to give you a little feedback of Cohen at the end. He can actually do it blindfolded. Okay, so just look at that guy and admire. That's what I've been doing for the last half hour. Okay, we've got a new cube out. So can you tell us a little bit about that?
So yeah, the Spark is take on the original Rubik's Cube. It's an electronic cube, and it features 6 games. Like the different games, you control the cube by just rotating the whole cube, and you can see like it lights up and it makes noise. So you turn it on by taking off the top.
Oh, so there is an on-off button.
Yeah, so you can turn it off and on.
Okay.
And as you can see, it turns on. You can also play single player or multiplayer, so you can play with friends or family.
Okay, perfect. And so you're trying to solve it by color still?
Well, here you have 6 different games you can play, so they're all controlled by, like, there's a blinking cube.
Okay.
And, like, this is how you would choose a game. So I'll just choose a game.
Cohen, do you want to hold his mic for him while he shows us? Yeah, there you go.
So there's a few games you just control it by moving the cube around. And
hold it up higher, Cohen, to him. There you go.
The blinking cube will always try to float up, and that's how you would control the cube. Now, in this game, you just try to match the pattern that was shown before. So I got it. And then for most games, you have like 3 lives, and at the end, it will show you your score.
Okay, so I'd love your opinion of this cube. What do you think?
Well, I like it. The 6 games, it's pretty fun, but at some point it could get pretty repetitive because it's the same 6 games and it's really similar, but I think it's still really fun to play.
And it's not like, I've heard that there's 43 quintillion figurations of a cube. Is that true? Everybody's nodding? Yeah? Okay. Can you, Francis, just hold that and we'll let Cohen talk about some of the cubes. How many cubes are there?
Well, there's many different variations of the cubes. Like, for an example, here there's a 7x7, 6x6, and there's a 3x3, 4x4, a cube, a square one, a pyramid, just multiple different kinds of cubes. They go all the way up to a 17x17.
Okay. Do you have a favorite?
Personally, my favorite cube is probably 3x3.
3x3, and why is that?
Well, because it's the original Rubik's Cube, and it's because thanks to Rubik's, we wouldn't be here right now speed cubing. And the original Rubik's Cube, so I just want to admire the original Rubik's Cube, well, the original type of Rubik's Cube.
Okay, and how did you get into cubing?
Well, it actually started out when I was very young, and I found when my mom was putting away laundry, I found a Rubik's Cube on the ground, and I'm like, oh, Mom, what's this? And she's like, a Rubik's Cube. And I'm like, oh, cool. I want to try and solve it. But then after I sort of gave up, and then after a couple years later, I just went back. And then after actually one of my friends, she knew how to solve it in under a minute. So I'm like, oh, I want to do that too. So I looked up a tutorial, and I finally solved it. And then after one day on an airplane, I solved it without a tutorial. And then after, I just kept getting faster and faster.
Okay. You must have been jumping up for joy. Okay, I want to ask you, can we pass it right over here? What's your favorite cube?
My favorite cube, personally, is the square one.
Okay.
Because I like the challenge of it and how it can shapeshift and move into different shapes.
Wow. You really make that look easy. How many years have you been cubing?
1 year.
One year?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, how did you get into it?
Well, one day on Halloween, I was buying my costume, but then I saw this Rubik's Cube. I asked my dad if I can buy it. He said, okay. When I went home, I put it down, and I saw a tutorial on how to solve it. So eventually from there, I got faster and faster.
Okay, I'm starting to feel better because we got Rubik's Cubes, and I have to admit, have you heard anybody takes the cube pieces? Okay, yeah. That's me, and then the stickers, and now they've updated them. Okay, so what kind of competitions are out there?
There's some local there's some
Thank you.
there's some local competition. There's some world championship, and there's also nationals. So in Canada we don't have nationals, but there are U.S. nationals that most Canadian goes to. So it's open to everybody. So everybody can go to world. If you're slow, if you're fast, doesn't matter. So
Yeah.
you just have fun there.
Okay, and does everybody hang out together in Cube, or do you guys just see
It's
each other
mostly
on the circuit?
competition.
Okay.
But some people use Skype or things like that.
Okay, so just an awkward question. Just raise your hand. Who thinks they're the fastest? Okay, I like it. Okay, we're going to just ask you one more question. We'll just pass this over. Thanks so much. And what's the most difficult, like how many different ways can you figure out how to do a cube? Like, is there, I've been told you can look at it and there's a bit of a math formula. Is that what it is?
There's no math formula.
Okay.
It's these things called algorithms, and basically it's something that you can do over and over again to move certain parts of the cube around.
Okay.
And so people develop things called commuters, and basically that allows you to move specific pieces around. And from there, people have developed...
But not by physically taking them
No,
out.
no, not
Okay,
by physically
okay.
taking them apart. But
Yeah.
from that, a lot of people have developed many different kind of methods to like do it. For example, the method that we all share in common is CFOP.
Okay.
And that consists of building the Rubik's Cube layer by layer. You also got like different methods such as Roux, which is another very popular one, which involves building 2x3 blocks. And so
Okay.
using these commuters, people come up with lots of different methods. Obviously, some are faster than others, but
Yeah. Okay, and just a quick question before we have a cube off. What's your favorite cube to use?
my favorite cube to use is probably the Scube, which is that one right there.
Okay, wow,
Yeah.
another difficult one.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this from you. I'm going to count down in 3. We're going to have a competition, and we'll probably take this out to it. And we'll go 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we're wrapping it up. I see a winner's coming in a second. Don't go away. We're going to be right back because Ottawa Style's here with Janet Wilson. We got a winner. Did you have a time?
1291.
Okay, sweet. Okay, we'll be right back with more daytime. Thanks.